Tiffany Haddish got herself in a pickle again. Got the internet going crazy. Let's see what's going on.
I'm Juan-o. Tiffany Haddish is at the center of controversy after going on Instagram Live this past Tuesday and telling her followers that she's taking a trip to Israel in the midst of its ongoing war with Gaza in order to get a better understanding of the conflict. Her caption would read, "On my way."
Israel is not at war with Gaza. Israel is at war with Palestine. And Israel doesn't even really exist. It's all Palestine, but let's get back to it.
To Israel to learn and see with my own eyes. Now during the live, Haddish can be seen on a plane waiting for takeoff. She would respond back to fans, many of whom would express their outrage in the comedian and accuse her of being tone deaf at this time. Haddish's trip comes not too long after the United States vetoed a decision that called for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza, along with the release of all hostages. Now, according to the New York Post, the United States is currently pushing for its own proposal, which would see a hostage exchange deal secured first. Haddish, who has always expressed Jewish roots, maintains her arguments for visiting Israel is that she needs to see what's going on for her.
She didn't always express Jewish roots. Let's get that clear. In the Jewish culture, your lineage is based on your mother. So your mother being Jewish is what makes you Jewish. But her father is Jewish, and she didn't know her father. She was well into her late 30s or 40s and her career before she found out that her father was Jewish, and he's a Eritrean. And that's African Jews that have been alienated from Judaism. And to be honest with you, history basically says that they're the original Jews. But that's a whole nother other story. She's kind of participating in the whitewashing of that fact by her actions. Maybe she knows, maybe she doesn't.
Herself.
Going to the Holy Land. I suggest you all do it.
Is she drinking liquor publicly? Oh, baby. Y'all may not know this, but I got a thing for Tiffany Haddish. I think I should be her nigga. I think she need a Juan-o in her life. But that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother video.
Go. Why not go? See, I feel like I can't believe everything I see on the internet. I need to go see for myself. I'm one of those people.
Haddish would continue, "I know a lot of stuff on social media be not true because I see stuff people say about me and I live my life. I'm living my life and I'm like, that's not what I said. That's not true." She would also respond to a fan's comment by saying, "Who said I wasn't going to Gaza? I said I'm gonna see with my own eyes. Gotta go to Israel first." Now, as of Wednesday morning, the live was wiped clean from Haddish's social media with no reasoning why. Newsweek would report that after the live session on social media, Haddish lost over 14,000 Instagram followers due to the controversial nature of the issue.
Duh. Which is kind of funny because they promoting that people support Israel. But the truth of the matter is, Israel is doing some fucked up foul shit to Palestine and the Palestinian people. And the Palestinian people share their land that's been being stolen unjustly, and the whole world is supporting this shit. It makes absolutely no sense that we give Israel money on the regular, and it really makes no sense that Joe Biden wants us to support this war that's never going to end. Because let's be clear, if they wipe out all the Muslims from that area, then what? Then what? They don't need our money. They don't need our help. They got the best Secret Service systems, and they have one of the best armies. How can I say this? When you want top-notch security, you know who you get? Some Israelis. So the fact that they perpetrating like they need our help is appalling.
On X, formerly known as Twitter, Haddish's name would quickly become a trending topic as many would chime in and share their disappointment with her. One user on X would write, Tiffany Haddish is a prime example of what happens when you make more money than you have sense. Another would share, how long before Tiffany Haddish comes crawling back to the black community for support during her hard times? One more user would chime in and add, the situation is heart-wrenching, resembling a scene from a horror movie, with the tragic killing of thousands of Palestinians. Amidst this, she approaches the trip as a leisurely paid vacation, which I find utterly disheartening. So what do you guys think?
Yeah, I can understand how people would have thought that's distasteful too. There's a high Muslim population in the city I'm from. So my understanding of these things is a little bit different because there's also a high Jewish population as well. And in theory, this is not right. In theory, the state of Israel crossed the line back in 1947, I think it was. They went too far back in 1947. And this will never be right. Something horribly atrocious is going to happen there. It's already happening there. There's nothing we can do to stop a war, a holy war that's been going on for hundreds of years. We should not be engaged in this at all. And the funny thing about us Americans is we destroy shit and we give money to people that we shouldn't give it to for the same problems to continue. Which means if we just stayed out of it, they'll still be in that same situation and we'll still be who we are as a country. But I digress.
About Tiffany Haddish visiting Israel, is she wrong for wanting to go see for herself, and is it tone deaf for the way that she expressed her trip? Plus, stay up to date for the latest news in comedy by subscribing here to our YouTube channel and follow Comedy Hype across all social media. Plus, check out thehypemarket.com for all your cool and original merchandise. For Comedy Hype News, I'm Juan-o.
I don't know, Tiff. Tiff do a lot of things on her lives and things of that nature that I feel like maybe she shouldn't do. Or maybe it's not a good representation. But then again, she's the person on camera that they want her to be. You know what I'm saying? Now, she may not always do the things that they want her to do, which is maybe the real her fighting out. But this right here, I'm not saying it isn't the real her. But the timing of this is bad. The information on it is even worse. And it's all for nothing. Because the people that's signing them checks, they already chose to accept you. So you ain't got to go and do extra shit to continue to be accepted, baby. You really don't. And you see she got her lips poked out. You need to just come on and be with Juan-o, baby. I got your back. We out.